Yo, what is up, everyone? Hope all is going well for you. Welcome back to Get Jacked. Now today we're continuing off here on the official server, and what we're going to be doing today is a little bit something kind of related to babies. Now, first off, I'm out gathering a bunch of meat because I've got a ridiculous amount of babies, both carnivores and herbivores, so I'm getting berries, or as many berries and things of meat as I possibly can because it's a lot. I'll show you when we get back, but it's gonna be quite a process to get these things to grow up. So anyway, I'm grabbing all this stuff just so that we're prepared ahead of time. And what we're gonna be doing is, I don't know, I guess it's something related to babies. And now we're gonna be going for the IMPRINT kibble dinos. It's something that we've had a problem with, mostly because, as some of you know, we've been fighting off some people for maybe a few weeks or so, and all of our kibble dinos are dead. Most of them were sniped or griefed or whatever, and unfortunately, I don't really care about a lot of the kibble dinos, but we need the imprinting ones, the ones that we can actually use to make our imprints better, which I'll kind of get into the list of the ones that we need. We've got to start it off a little bit, but most of our ones like Gallimimus, Dimetrodon, and kind of like the obscure ones, we've just run out of. Some of them starved, but most of them were like killed and stuff just because they were sitting out in the open. Now we're going to be arranging a whole area so that I can put them all into one spot, because in the tundra, ooh, yeah, I'll show you how great this is. This is like Christmas every time you see one of these things. When you're out with the Therizinosaurus, let me grab a little bit of this off because he's overweight, and if that thing stings me, I don't want to be stunned and overweight. So toss all this in here. If you see these on the surface, the Therizino is definitely the best way to do it. So let me get this guy. 125, 44 biotoxin. That will make us some shock darts. So anyway, what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up a whole area for basically kibble imprinting dinosaurs, because those are the important ones. Those are what we need to make these Quetzals and stuff that we're raising really good. So let's get back to base. I'm gonna unload this stuff and I'll show you what we're working with here. Now that is a face only a mother could love, and I don't even think she loves it because I'm the one taking care of it. Now, the baby Therizinos are ridiculously ugly. They look like they're born on like another planet or something, but it's alright. This one's going to be really good. I'm going to try and imprint this as well as possible. First imprint's coming up here soon. Now, we've also got, I'll kind of take you through these, a few good Brontos. Now, we've got 3 of them going on here, all of them with 16k plus HP, so they're going to be really good imprints as well. Like I said, I'm going for good imprints on these because it's about time we did that. I've been raising a lot of things, but we didn't really care about it. We were just needed Pteranodons, and we needed like Argents and stuff, but now we need really good dinosaurs like Brontos, Gigas, and that like this Quetzal right here, which is the offspring of our 150, our recent 150 tame. How's this? This Argent up here, by the way, is black and white. I think that one's really cool, so we got to keep that one alive. It's a Panda Argent. And then, yeah, Quetzal over here is the offspring of our recent 150. And then Rex is the last one that we're going to need, hopefully, for the bosses. Now, we were really close, but unfortunately some of our Rexes did not turn out very good. So we're waiting for basically 2 more, and we will be able to take on Medium Megapithecus. Now, we will be doing Easy Broodmother here very soon, so we're just waiting for levels and building up Mastercraft saddles for all of them. So let me take this thing for a walk because that's what it requires. Can I grab a few of these things too? Might as well fill up. You coming? Come on. Alright, I'm going to imprint this Quetzal, and then basically, well, he's coming out now. I was going to say I'll show you kind of the situation on our Rexes, but hopefully he will be... Come on. How far do you gotta walk? I was hoping it would be an easy walk, but nope. Oh, there goes. Cool. Let's get this thing back inside. Alright, and then I'll show you these Rexes that we've got. I'll just do a quick flyover of the Rexes. So they're all hidden over here in this area. Now, we've got enough Rexes. We've got all 20. But unfortunately, some of them just are not up to par. I'm not risking all these good Rexes just because 3 aren't good enough. So we're just kind of waiting for 3 more. We've got a few more raising up in Scorched Earth as well. So we'll have them out here soon. All right, I'm getting one last trip of meat, but I don't ever see Brontos out here. So I'm taking advantage of this. I wonder how much I can get with Therizinosaurus. There we go. 310 meat. I just need to take this thing to the swamp and we'll never have to make another meat trip again. And we'll murder it and take its child. There we go. Alright. I'm going to start getting that area all set. Oh, thanks. Picking flowers for me. I'm going to go get this area all set up and then we're going to divide it out. Because basically, when I lose kibble dinos, I don't realize that they're not there until, you know, you need the imprint kibble and you're like, shoot, well, now I don't have any, like, Dimetrodon kibble. So I'm going to label it all out, so if one of them dies or something, I know that they're missing. It might make sense better when I've got it all set up. Okay, so this is the area that we're working with over here. Now, there's just basically a bunch of random stuff in here. When we built this base, we just kind of were trying to enclose everything. Now I want to enclose the important stuff. And unfortunately, I'm sorry, Wolf Army, but this is not what we need to be protecting right now. I think I'm just gonna put that into health. There we go. We'll just keep you as tanky as possible. These are actually all really, really good, like, high-level wolves, but, I mean, we don't use them that often, and I'd rather have all of my important kibble dinos in one spot. So I'm going to start moving these all over to the other side. I think I'll put them over back here behind the golems, and then we will move slowly all of what we have remaining over here. Oh, that is how you ride a packy for sure. Alright, just float above it. Nice. Okay, so all the raptors have now been moved out, and my basic design, so I don't spend too much time doing this, we really need to get out and start taming all these. We're basically going to mass tame like Gallimimus and Dimetrodons and stuff here coming up soon, but first I got to get these out of the way. Can you just move for now? Thank you. Put one there. I'm just going to do like kind of a few basic guardrails just so that they're kind of segmented out. I guess we can go that wide. We don't really need it that wide, but... boom. And now I'll just... You okay? Shut up. Oh, man. Alright, so we will name this one... Terrorbird. We'll throw these guys right here. They just didn't want to get caged. He's trying to run away. And then we'll put this one here. We'll throw our packies in this. Or maybe we'll throw the dimorph in here. We need that for... That's an imprint dino as well. Now... basically what we need, I might be missing some, but the big ones that I'm keeping outside are going to be the trikes and the stegos. We're going to need to keep in here Raptor, Dimetrodon, Dimorphodon, Parasaur, Gallimimus. I can't think of them all right now, but I'll get them all segmented out, and then we'll have them all labeled so that we don't forget. Ankylo we also need, and Raptor. I don't know if I said that one, but anyway, I'm going to do that. I think I need to kill off some low-level Ankies because, yep, I think the low-level one's going to die because we've got like six of these things. Okay, I'm going to continue to work on this. We'll be right back when we're set to tame up some. Okay, so there was a little bit of a change of plans. There was something that we kind of had to take care of right away. It's something that a lot of people have been kind of mentioning in the comments in the last few videos since we put this in. But we had this pillar part exposed, basically. This was just sitting out with a bunch of turrets, and we decided it was probably the best decision to kind of fill this in so that nobody can actually get under here. Now, what's the best place for me to put this? I think we're just going to go there. Of course, I got to crouch underneath it. Shoot. That's really annoying. We're going to have to put that upper ceiling attached to the top of the door frame instead of attached to the ceiling above it. Or, no, I'm sorry, wall above it. That's how we'll have to remedy that, because otherwise it's going to be really annoying crouching in and out. But anyway, we filled this all in, basically fence foundations and lining it up with the wall as best as possible. So some of them are a little bit off, but it's actually nice. With the paint job, you can't really see the cracks from where it was... kind of a little bit misplaced. But anyway, I think it turned out really good, and now I think we can finally set out and start working on these kibble imprinters. What do you guys need, actually? You need a walk? Okay, you can follow me. And okay, nice. That is not a long walk. You're one lazy Bronto. And that guy needs one of our kibbles. So, see, that's where all this goes. When you're raising a bunch of babies, they need a lot of this kibble stuff. So, I thought we'd do something productive, get that bottom of the base covered up, but now we really need to get out and get those things tamed up. It's actually weird to hear, like, the bird noises and stuff, like, wildlife. Being out in the tundra so long, it's almost like... numbing being out there, and it's just the sound of wind basically. So I stopped and cleared our sap collector there, but basically I think I'm going to start with Gallimimus. Gallimimus are really annoying to tame. As long as we get Gallimimus and Dimetrodon today, that's really what I'm going for, because those two really suck to tame. The other ones, like Parasaurs and stuff, you can tame anytime, but these you actually have to search for and watch, because their Topor drains like crazy. So I'm going to pick out probably the lowest level one of these. Lowest level female. If I can scope them, that one's 50. I really don't want to do a 50. That's a little bit too much effort to put into one of these. What about you guys? Nope. 30. There we go. 30 female. That's what we want. All right, I'm gonna grab this 30 female. Let's take this thing back to base. We'll tame this thing up, but if you've never tamed a Gallimimus, you'll see how quickly the Topor drains, because these things are actually surprisingly annoying. Did it go in there? Oh, I don't think I even let it go. This is... there. Is he spinning around on my foot? Okay. Oh, the wing just bounced him out. Seriously? Don't you... Uh-oh. I think I just grabbed a person. Yep, I did. There we go. Let's get this thing in here. Now, I use basically not shock darts. I would use shock darts if I had made them, but I'm using normal darts. For any of these low level like kibble dinos, you can kill them super easily if you use trank arrows, so I'm not trying to do that. It's a long distance to get to wildlife. Why? What? Let's try again. Are you serious? It's just like sticking on my foot for some reason. And then it just like pops right out. Alright, screw it. Let's just knock this thing out on the lawn. I'm just gonna have him... shoot, I'll just have my tribe mate hold it for me while I shoot it if it doesn't go in here. I don't know why it isn't. Like, what? Now it just teleported. Okay. This is the biggest struggle I've ever had getting something into this taming pen. Nope, now I've for sure got him. Let you down, and... one second. I'm gonna have him pick this thing up, because... wait. Yeah, this is going to be too annoying for me to try and get into that pen. I'm just going to have him pick it up. Or it's stuck on the tower there. I might be able to just knock it out right here. You gonna stay there? Perfect. Alright, this works, I guess. 2 darts, that's it. Wow, okay, that's annoying. Alright, we've got it down, though. Now watch this Topor, though. It's already dropping. It's already going down. Man, these ones suck. Not as bad as the Dimetrodon. We'll get those later, but this goes down pretty quick. All right, guys, big tame right here. Oh, he's already tuckered out. 1 dart. That's all it took. So we've got a Parasaur down. All of our Parasaurs died too. So we need to get 3 Parasaurs. I've got 2 mate boosted Oh, he's almost done. Hurry up. I'm gonna take some of your food so you don't eat all of it when you wake up. So okay, just gotta have this one tame up. Gallimimus is still taming up over here. This one's taking a decent amount of time actually. I can just feed him these for safe measure, because I do not want this thing to wake up at this point. So you stay there, he'll tame up. I need to go get another Gallimimus, and also I think we'll grab some Listros if I see any of those around. Alright, brought this little guy over. Now that the Parasaur is done over here, Gallimimus is done as well. We're just waiting for this other Parasaur. Now, these guys are a surprisingly quick tame with just the flowers. You want to see his stats? I could show you the stats. We could compare the 2 of them. What's the difference between a level... oh god, he's charging me. Alright, come on, come on. Let's get these all together. See what we've got so far. Oh my god! Are you alright? That's definitely how AI should work in a game. Perfect. Flawless. And now he's facing the wrong direction. Wow, you're really good at following orders. Alright, do you need another flower over here? Yes, you do. Alright. I wish every tame was like that. Let me grab some water here, and then we're gonna get our mate boosted Gallimimus, and pretty much I'm just grabbing whatever I can see. Whatever I see first and that we need, I'm grabbing it. So we'll just see what we have next. Okay, so I got the other Gallimimus and a few more Lystros back at base. This is the last one that I really wanted to get, and I've been searching forever, so finding a low-level one is perfect. I'm gonna get this thing back to base as soon as possible. Okay, here we go. So this is actually the second one. We tamed up the first one. Now this is the second one that we're getting back to base. These things are ridiculously annoying. I don't think I've tamed them since they like initially came out, and I've never had one on this server. Is he alright? Are you glitching? Come on. At least they aggro on you. This is like one that actually fights back and you don't have to chase around the island, so that's nice. I think we can even knock it out in water and it won't matter, but these things have such a fast topor drop. It's like a giga. It's like pretty much comparable to a giga, and they're like the smallest, one of the most useless things. I guess you can use them as like an AC unit, but I mean, why? So let's check out those stats. Yep. Nice. Alright. Look at this topor though. That's no joke. That's horrible. I'm just gonna feed it now because if it lags for like 5 seconds, this thing's gonna be waking up. So look, we've even got double XP over here from our Lystros. We've got our Gallimimus over here. We've saddled them all up and just moving them back into here now. So I'll show you kind of how I've organized it. We've got everybody in their own. This mantis is driving me crazy though. He's actually on the upper floor. I don't know why he's down here. They glitched through the bottom. Am I gonna be able to get past this thing? I hope the Gallimimus isn't too tall here because I've already got this area marked out for it. I mean, there. Cool. Let's get this Carno out of here as well. So I'm still kind of organizing this a little bit, but soon it will be filled with all of these, and we'll be able to tell which ones we need and which ones we're set on, if you know what I mean. There we go. Stego egg is one that I love to get because we've got plenty of that stuff. Okay, need to navigate my way out of this base though. I just have to feed this Dimetrodon here and we are all set. So we've got a couple Lystros. I'll just take you through all the stuff that we tamed up, basically. Now, Dimetrodon, the best thing to use on them is mutton, but we're not really going to slaughter a sheep to tame this low-level guy, so cooked mutton's the way to, or cooked lamb chop is going to be the way to go. How much does that do? Oh, yeah. Nice. He's almost done. We use so many narcotics on these things. There. Alright, finished. I'm gonna get these before he eats them. There we go. Alright, let's get you into the base, and then I'll show you in the daylight, since it's really dark right now. I'll show you in the daylight what it all looks like now. Alright, let me just make sure that these Brontos are doing all good, and we should be okay. Yeah, I think they've got enough berries for now. Okay, but anyway, we've got it all set, and I've tamed up everything that I'm going to tame for today. It was really annoying to have to go and search for those Dimetrodons and stuff, especially since any of that stuff is on pretty much the other side of the map. We have to go through the entire tundra to get there, and then a few of them actually died to our turrets when I brought them over, so they were wasted trips as well. So what we've got our Parasaurs, we've got our Dimorph, our Lonely Dimorph. We need to get a few more of those. Ankylos, the ones that we're going to use, and then Gallimimus, Megalosaurus, Pachy, Dimetrodon. I've almost forgot that one's name already. Darebird. Up here I've just got the Raptors, which we need one more Raptor. We don't have a mate boosted pair, unfortunately, so we need another one of those. And then Lystros, we need a male as well. So they're kind of lonely up here just being females, but maybe we'll get an egg here and there. I do have to move a Oviraptor into here as well. But other than that, that's where we're going to stop for today. I'm going to spend the rest of the day probably getting the rest of those, but I'm not going to take you through that. Oh dang, I was hoping I hit that. It hit the platform. That's all. So that's where we'll stop for today. If you like this video, definitely hit that thumbs up and or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You all have a great rest of your day, and of course, we'll catch you next time.